everyone, and welcome to another review. Following a request from Pinklish Dot, I will be reviewing the ELF Essential Smudge Pots. So thank you very much, Pinklish Dot, for requesting this video. Now, unfortunately, at the time when I placed my last ELF order, most of the shades of these ELF smudge pots were out of stock, so I could only get my hands on the three darkest shades, and these are Poppin Party, which is this purple one, Ocean Bound, which is the blue one, and Hit the Town, the charcoal gray one. In total, this line of eyeshadows contains 9 shades on the ELF website. They retail for $3 a piece. There is something a little bit weird about that, because when these first came out in the spring of 2014, they retailed for just $2 a piece, just like all the new products that are part of their Essential line retail nowadays, because the Essential line of ELF used to retail for just $1 a piece. But as of late, probably within the last 2 years, all of the new products they have released in the Essential line, and even some of their older repackaged products such as their Essential bronzers and blushes, have been offered for $2 a piece. But I guess that these little pots have been so very popular since they came out that they actually upped the price on them from $2 to $3. I really do hope that this tendency to increase the price of the products constantly will not stick around with ELF, because I do find that it would somehow betray the original philosophy of the firm. Although I do appreciate the better quality and I do think they have made strides in quality, it would be nice if they could still keep down the prices. Having already complained about the increase in price with these ELF smudge pots, I do have to say that with these you're still getting the best deal on the market for similar products. So with these pots from ELF, you're getting 0.19 ounces of product, or that is 5.5 grams for $3. Whereas with the Maybelline Color Tattoos, which are very well loved and quite similar to this product, you're getting only 0.14 ounces of product, which is just shy of 4 grams, and those retail for about $7 a piece. And with the MAC paint pots, you're getting 0.17 ounces of product, which is equivalent to 5 grams of product, and those retail for about $21 a piece. So taking into consideration the competition, these are still a steal. So these are cream eyeshadows that can be used both as standalone eyeshadows or as bases for other eyeshadows, or even as liners for your eyes. They come packaged in these kind of very simple plastic pots. I'm hoping that the choice of material, plastic in this case, will not affect the durability of this product. In general, cream products such as cream eyeliners that are packaged in glass containers tend to last longer than the ones that are packaged in plastic jars, which do tend to dry out sooner. Now, I have had all of these products for over 6 months, and I am pleased to say that they have not dried out on me and they are still working great for me. So let's dive right into the swatches. First, the dark purple shade, which is called Poppin Party. You can see this is a really dark purple shade. It has a definite black undertone to it. The disadvantage is that when you go to blend this out, like I'm trying to do here on top, you do not see a lot of purple showing through. In real life, this does have a purple shimmer to it, but mostly what you're seeing is black. Now, there is also an advantage to this shade, and that is that it actually performs very, very well as an eyeliner. Now, Ocean Bound, the blue. As you can see, all of these are really very nicely pigmented. and on the eyes they go on very well. This is a mid-tone blue, really super nice. And it stays blue if you blend it out like I did over here. Very nice, very pretty. And then the last shade that I own, which is quite a bit creamier to the touch than the two previous ones. Hit the Town, super pigmented. A super pigmented gray with a sheen. I'm hoping that you can see that it does have a sheen to it. It does not have glitter, it just has this really beautiful metallic sheen. Let's see how it does when I try to blend it out a little bit. You just get a sheerer shade of gray. Of the three, my favorite is probably this gray one, Hit the Town, which I thought I would never use. But I actually came to realize that you can do a gorgeous smoky eye just by using this shade. When you apply it more concentrated on the lid, like it is here, and then you blend it through the crease, you get a super, super gorgeous smoky eye that is ready in like under 2 minutes. And the nice thing about all of these shades is that they really do not budge. They do not need a primer underneath. To be honest, you do not even need to be super careful when applying your eye moisturizer, meaning that if you applied a bit too much and not all of it has absorbed into your skin and you apply this on top without a primer, mind you, they will still not budge. They are just that good. So taking that into consideration and the quantity of product that you're getting and the versatility that you get with these products, I would say that even the increased price of $3 a piece is a steal, especially if you take into consideration the fact that ELF has sales all the time. Just on October the 20th, they had a 50% off their entire website. And I would keep my eyes on the site as Halloween is approaching and further down the road with Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and especially Cyber Monday, when they traditionally have been having a 50% site-wide sale. It's nice that they also added back free shipping over $40 now, so that's a really good deal. And another aspect that I really enjoy about these products is their versatility. I think that they are prime product to travel with because you can use them as eyeshadows, colored bases, or eyeliners. And isn't it just so convenient when you're on the road to know that you're able to put an eyeshadow on your lid and it will not budge no matter what. You do not need to be constantly checking yourself in the mirror to see whether your eyeshadow has smudged or faded or creased or whatever. These will not budge. These are just so great. I'm really in love with these shades and I cannot wait to get my hands on some other shades from this range. Now I have heard that the lightest 2 or 3 shades are a little bit less pigmented and they maybe go on just a bit blotchy, which is not the case with any of these, as you've seen. So I may be staying away from those, but I definitely want to get all the other colors. So if you would be interested in an updated version of this review, do let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to oblige. One thing to take into consideration when using these as cream eyeliners is that not all of them are extremely creamy. As I mentioned, for me at least, these 2 first ones, the purple and the blue, Poppin Party and Ocean Bound, are a bit drier. That typically does not present a problem. The only thing is that sometimes when you are trying to do a line on your eye, you may get something like a glob of product falling off. So as you see, it does not happen all the time, like when I'm trying to do this now, but maybe you can see this on the brush. Like right here, it deposited this glob of product and this could fall off your eyes and land somewhere on your face. So maybe just being a little bit careful and maybe choosing to do your concealer and your foundation after you do your eye makeup, which is not a big deal. As you see, the line with this dark purple one is really super pretty and dark and intense. And it goes that dark basically in one passing. Or rather, I just loaded the brush just once to get this intensity. And let me just quickly show you what the other two shades that I own look like as eyeliners. So here's the blue, nice and dark in just one passing. I think that when you use them as liners, you can really see what I was saying about their very good pigmentation. See, dark in one passing, really nice and intense. And finally, the Hit the Town shade as eyeliner. I think that for this one, the fact that it's actually a lot creamier. See what I meant about the glob of product? You can kind of work with it and distribute it, but sometimes you just have to get it off your skin. It's not as easy to work with this as it is with the regular eyeliner, but then again you get the added bonus of the versatility of this product, so I think that it's well worth the trouble of trying to make it work. Because it does. I mean, you know, the pigmentation is enough. In particular with this gray shade, you will get a more faded outline for a more natural look, or what you could do is line your eyes with this if you're going for a more smoked out liner look, and then go over it just on top of your lashes with black, and that way you have your lashes very nicely defined, and then you have a softer grayish eyeliner that looks like you've just smudged it out, but you actually just applied it in one passing in like 5 seconds. So if I were to give these ELF Essential Smudge Pots grades, and of course I'm only referring to the 3 that I actually have here with me, I would most definitely give them a 10. I think these are fantastic products, especially if you take into consideration the very affordable price and the large quantity of product that you get and how versatile they can be. I also like the shades that I got, although it wasn't really my choice to get these 3. As I was saying, I got the only ones I could get my hands on. I would love to see ELF put out more shades of these. For example, they do not have any kind of a green out, and that would be really, really nice. I know that I would buy them, and I think that a lot of other people would buy them because they're just so good and so convenient. So I hope that this review was helpful. Thank you so very much for taking the time to watch, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!